Hello everyone, it's Jessica Michaels here, and I am back with another process video for you for the ThermOWeb design team. And today I am showing you a layout that I designed with our new toner sheets. So these are being released this week, and there's 4 different ones, and I have chosen this gorgeous leopard print, if you will, because I have a lot of zoo pictures that I need to scrap. So I wanted to try this technique and actually blend some distress oxide colors onto the toner sheet. I love how it looks. I've seen a lot of the card makers on our team do this, and I wanted to try it myself. So here goes. And I've used 3 different colors, and I'm kind of using a paper towel there to hold it down so I don't smudge it around too much. But as you can see here, I am actually just going back through and kind of blending all of those colors together. And then I wipe them off with the paper towel just to get any excess off of the toner parts of the toner sheet, which is just the leopard spots. So I use my mixed media mat because it's super easy to clean up, and I'm going to actually foil that using the Deco Foil transfer sheets in black because I really love the way that the black looks on there and how it pops. And originally I was going to use, there's my toner sheets that I'm showing you that I cut from my cut file. I already backed some of the cut files, so you didn't have to watch me do that. And then I'm using these 2 colors in foil, and I'm using emerald watercolor for the green for all of my leaves, which I've cut on my machine, and that's my backing piece there that you're gonna see. So I'm pulling out the black for the top parts for those toner sheets with the leopard spots, and then I'm just cutting down to size the foil sheets to transfer. So I'm transferring both of these at the same time because I have enough room on this, and I put them both on there and they turn out absolutely beautiful. The toner sheet, this one on the bottom, actually stuck a little bit because I pulled up some of the backing on the adhesive. It is the peel and stick toner sheet, so those ones have the sticky back on them. So it did stick to my clear sheet for my laminator machine, but I just peeled it off. It was fine. And here I'm going to back this. There you can see my gorgeous foiled cut file for the leaves and the backing, and I'm just gonna adhere that with the Ultra Bond adhesive pen. I was a little worried about using any kind of glue on this because of the foil, and I tend to make a mess and use a little bit too much product, so I was just worried that it would smudge and smear, but it didn't smear at all. There's no blobs, there's nothing, so it turned out absolutely perfect, and you can't see any of the adhesive at all. It dries clear, and I didn't have any overspill or anything like that, so this was a perfect product to use for that. Originally, as you saw, I was going to use the strips, or I was going to use the full toner sheets in behind my photo to kind of map my photo with, but then I decided that I really like it as strips, so you can see my little one here popping in to help, and I'm just going to adhere these down. I cut them into little strips. I didn't do any particular size, I just kind of eyeballed them. I'd say they're probably about 1 inch if I would have to guess. Some of them are a little smaller than that, and I'm just using the Easy Tear tape in the 1/8 size. I'm actually going to do some machine stitching on these as well for some added effect. So I just wanted to adhere just a little bit of this on the strips, just so that they're stuck down enough for me to sew across them. And this tape was absolutely perfect. And as you can see as well, the little strips that you peel off from the tape are a perfect little toy for your toddler to play with, as you can see beside me. So he is helping. I saw that he had my distressing tool at one time, looked like he was trying to stress a little piece of one, which he looks like he made off with at this point. So he just loves these little strips, and he's sitting there playing with them and helping mommy scrap today. So, and that one strip, as you can see, it's backwards. I didn't notice that until they were already sewed down. And you know what? It's fine. I don't mind it at all. It's just, you know, it's there, whatever. It's, if you know me, you know I like a bit of grunge and chaos to my layouts anyway, so that really just adds to my personal style. But here I'm just pulling out some of my embellishments and paper pad from Heidi Swap's new collection, which is called Sun Chaser. So I'm just using more of the Easy Tear tape, but in a bigger size this time. So I think this one is the 1/2 inch. So I'm just adhering that down. I've already matted it in smooth white cardstock using my tape runner, I think. And then this one I just used the Easy Tear tape. So I've just distressed the edges, and I'm just going to pop that down on my page along with all the other elements. And that little camera that you see in there, I thought that would just be so cute and perfect with the colors of this layout. I've actually been holding on to that. It's from a Vicki Boutin collection, and it's been in my stash for quite some time, and I just haven't found the right layout to use it on, and I thought this one would be absolutely perfect. So it just fits perfectly right there and fills in a little bit of that space. And then here I'm just peeling off the rest of that backing from the toner sheet. And again, these are the peel and stick toner sheets, which I don't think I've used before, but I can't honestly remember. But I absolutely love them. It was perfect to cut this cut file on, and they're really, really super sticky on the back. I was really impressed with how sticky they actually are. It kept sticking to my fingers as I was peeling the backing off because it comes in strips. And I was amazed at just how sticky that is, and that is not going anywhere. It is stuck down for good. So just keep in mind whenever you're putting that on your page, just be sure that it's where you want it because it's not going anywhere. So here I thought I'm just going to add some texture, a little bit of elements to my page and those strips and kind of dress them up a little bit. I'm just going to use some embellishments from this sticker pad and just some various things that I have in my stash. I'm not using any particular collection. I'm kind of mixing things together, and just whatever I'm feeling works and matches, and I'm just adding some little strips, just some words and phrases and cute little things just all over those little strips. And I'm just using some, I think, Pretty Little Studio little words. I'm using Vicki Boutin, Heidi Swap, just like I said, anything that I have in my stash here that I need to use up and I just have laying around. So anything that I can get my hands on that matches is what I'm going to use for this. So I just love these little butterflies. I have had these little butterflies in my stash for so long, and just like that camera, I just haven't found the right layout. So this was just perfect. I used all three of them and kind of did a little stash busting on that and used those all up. So I was pretty happy that I finally found a layout to use those on. And then for my final touch on this layout, I am just using a date stamp and just making myself a little date tag there that I'm going to tuck into one of these strips. So just going to stamp my date there and then use my little die cut thing and machine for that. And then kind of having a little play with where I want it, but I go back to that spot in the end. So here's the finished layout. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and check back to our YouTube and our Facebook group. We have lots of inspiration there for you. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.